Welcome to the Academy of Model Aeronautics 2021 Junior Camp Flight Pack Training. This training will help you guide youths 5 to 13 years of age in exploring flight through the AMA Junior Camp Flight Pack lessons. Now, you do not need any special knowledge to present the AMA Junior Camp Flight Pack, just a desire to help kids explore the science of flight and have fun while doing it. This training will help you understand what is included in the pack, as well as an approach that you can take to maximize the fun and the learning. Just be sure to keep it fun first, and through scientific exploration, the learning part will take care of itself. I will quickly share some information about who developed this training and the associated flight packs. The Academy of Model Aeronautics, or AMA, is the world's largest model aviation association. We represent a membership of more than 160,000 people from all around the United States. The AMA is a nonprofit organization open to anyone interested in aviation, specifically model aviation. As a leader, your first role is to keep everyone safe. Now, you will do this by explaining potential dangers posed by the contents of the flight pack. Youths will be using scissors, a hot glue gun, and flying models with small plastic propellers. They will need gentle and frequent reminders of how to stay safe. Take your time in showing the proper way to use these tools and materials. If a participant appears to be working unsafely, simply let them know that you are having them take a break from that work, or offer guidance in the moment to help them learn a more effective and safe technique. Ask them to watch others for a few minutes and then try again. In addition, protective glasses could be a requirement depending on your group, so be sure to have such protective gear on hand if you think it's necessary. Now for the contents. There are 6 areas to explore in the pack. They are labeled Projects 1 through 5, plus a bonus project. Now, it's suggested that youth start with Project 1, complete each project in order, and then finish with the bonus project. It's natural for kids to want to jump right into the bonus project, but I recommend working in order and saving the best project for last. Again, you do not need special credentials to help the youth, but be ready for them to ask tough questions that you don't know the answer to. That's a good thing. Tell them, I don't know the answer. Let's figure it out together. Now let's have an overview of the projects. Each project has associated instructions and videos that will set both you and your students up for success. You can lead the sessions on your own or use the on-demand videos, whichever works best for you. If you're not familiar with the projects, spend a bit of time with these videos before you lead the sessions to ensure that you are ready. Project 1 is the T-plane, and it involves the construction and flight of a paper airplane. Your task as the leader of the paper airplane activity will be to keep the group calm and orderly while flying. You might provide frequent and gentle reminders such as, a pilot needs to keep a calm and clear mind, so make sure you speak at a calm volume and take turns. Reminders such as this will depend on the age and energy of the group. Have patience with more energetic and aggressive kids. Frequent and gentle reminders are key. Do not hesitate to stop all activities, announce calmly that you want everyone to have fun, but you also want them to be safe, respect the airspace of others, and to learn something. And this will ensure that students have the best experience possible. Project 2, the Catapult Glider, is a simple foam board model aircraft that is catapulted with a rubber band. Now pay particular attention to the orientation of the bamboo skewer to ensure that the class is being safe. You may want to use scissors to remove the sharp end for added safety. Project 3 is the Bernoulli airfoil. You could read a few basic sentences about Daniel Bernoulli before leading this activity, but you don't need to understand everything about Bernoulli to do an excellent job of leading the activity. Project 4 is a rotorcraft, which is a rubber band powered helicopter. Now, you might want to have some armorall on hand to ensure that the rubber bands have a long life. Project 5 is a hovercraft, where participants use a balloon to power a hovercraft model. Now be sure you have a smooth and flat surface to get the most out of this hovercraft. The bonus project is the AMA Beta. It's a rubber band powered airplane that can be assembled in just a couple of minutes and then it will be ready to fly. The rubber band could be wound with your finger, but there is a special winder included that will save a lot of winding time. Now you'll want to build one of these ahead of time, as there are a few techniques that will ensure no damage is done to these aircraft during construction. You still may want to have some super glue on hand to use as an instructor, just in case. The wings can be adjusted for the desired flying effect, but prior to flying, participants should be reminded to start out slow and carefully observe how their plane flies. Be ready for failure. Don't be discouraged by it. Learn from it. Kids could work individually on these projects, but it's also valuable to have them work in teams of 2 or 3. Let them know that teamwork is challenging, but it's the best way to get things done. Be careful not to underestimate your team members' abilities. Everyone can make great contributions. Just be patient and work hard to encourage your team member to be their best. It's helpful to remind team members who are more aggressive that they should try to evenly share the responsibility and the experience. Phrases worth repeating regularly. This is science. A scientist works through trial and error. You may have to practice many times before you have success. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Observe like you have never observed anything before. Make adjustments. Try again. You're becoming a scientist, so start out slow, carefully observe how your plane flies, and be ready for failure. Don't be discouraged by failure. Learn from it. Finish by encouraging the participants. Even if they experienced limited success, let them know that they did a respectable job. And remind them that they can't have success with everything in life the first time they try. It takes practice and troubleshooting and patience to improve, so keep working hard and you will be successful eventually.